Hey Pisces, it's Suzanne here to do your weekly reading. So we're going to take a look at March 2nd through March 9th. All the decks that you see here today are going to be our chakra decks, okay? So in addition to, the regular meanings of the cards, each of the colors also have meanings as well. So it gives us an additional level of information, which I like. These are some of my favorite readings. This is the Chakra Tarot deck, and I've got two of these decks. Okay, it's the only deck that I have two of. It makes sense to have two of this deck for the masculine side and the feminine side, so you can see, what dual energies come up. Okay. And, at the end of the reading, we'll see, what, one or two colors, show up more than anything else. All right, so let's get started with the Chakra Oracle deck. Whoops. We're going to take one card from this deck as our main card or main theme. And then this is a deck that I created. It's called The Messages of Chakra Wisdom. Okay, so let's see what we have here, what we're starting with. Destiny, Pisces. Okay, so there's something about this connection that feels destined or is destined between the two of you. Okay, so both of these cards, you could, I feel like it'll show as we go through the reading who is who. Oh, wow. So there's only one of these cards in my deck, and it literally says, you make me better, you are my desire, you make me want to run your way, you love me in a special way, you say what is in your heart, you see me for who I truly am, and you know I want you to be mine. So again, there's only one of these, and it's coming alongside destiny. And then we have, on the other side, we have, I can talk about you in a judgmental way. So, I'm going to say, I kind of get a feeling as to who this is. I feel like this can be the feminine. Okay? This is the energy of the masculine. Okay? And this is the energy of the feminine. So that's very, very interesting. All right, so the feminine's going to be on the top. The masculine's going to be on the bottom. This masculine is head over heels, Pisces. And in a general reading, you can always switch the characters if you need to, but I'm feeling strongly that this is the masculine and this is the feminine. So the color on the Destiny card is this gray color, and in this deck, the gray color is the crown chakra. Okay, so there for both of you, there's a coming from a place of knowing. Now, with the feminine being in this fight or flight energy, okay, and for the life of me, I don't know why I can't think of which chakra this is. That's crazy. It's like I'm completely blanking on it. Oh my God. It's going to make me nuts. All right, so let's start here. All right, so for the feminine, here we have it, okay? Notice we're starting off in yellow, all right? Which is the chakra that I can't think of right now. Why I'm blanking on that, that's very disturbing. So 10 of Swords. So this feminine, for whatever reason, is, there's some low vibration here, guys, because you're kind of looking at the world like it's, you're feeling like life is against you a little bit. You could feel like this connection isn't coming together. You could feel like, I've had it with this. I don't want to put up with this anymore. You're talking about your person potentially in a judgmental way. I don't think you're doing that with a lot of people, but the people that you're closest with, and that's never a good thing to do, because then when things work out, you have tarnished that person's name, So be careful how much you're talking about this person or this masculine. There could be a very good reason as to why this person or this masculine, isn't with you right now, but this feels like a destined connection, and this masculine has like the ultimate love card here. This is like 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups rolled up in one towards you. So why are they feeling so high and loving towards you, and you are really not in the best energy towards them right now? 7 of Swords. Yeah, okay, so, 7 of Swords, yes, there can be sometimes a shady energy going on, but I read that card more often than not as being alone. So this masculine, I feel like is just alone right now, and there might be a reason for it, okay? Doesn't mean that he doesn't care or potentially love you, but there might be a reason he has to be alone right now. And then for you, 8 of Coins or 8 of Pentacles. This is in the red energy, so this is about what you have, all right? So, I feel like that you have this connection, but I feel like this connection it can feel very burdensome to you right now for some reason. And it could be because this masculine either needs or wants to be alone right now to maybe try to figure something out. All right. They have the Star, okay? And notice the color, which is green. That means that this masculine is coming from a place of love. They might need to be alone right now, but the Star is their heart's desire. I definitely feel a higher vibration on the masculine side here than on the feminine. The feminine feels frustrated. The masculine feels like they're okay being alone, but they're focused on what it is they want. I feel like the feminine is focused on maybe what they don't have right now. The masculine's focused on what they love. All right, Ace of Cups for the feminine. So there is, that you that you have this person's cup of love. You know that they see you as their star. You know, there could be distance here. You know, there could be distance between the two of you. And that's why there's maybe some frustration here. But both of these cards are the root chakra. So you're coming from a place of, I have. You know that you have this cup of love. You know that you have something that can work. But I feel like with this fight or flight yellow energy, it's like you're down in the dumps about it. This person, Princess of Wands, Page of Wands. So again, this person is coming from the heart chakra. The purple here is, you know, this is the third eye chakra. And so this person, you know, I feel like they see what it is that being alone right now is possibly doing to you, based on, you know, how you might be behaving in some way, or the frustration that you're relaying to them. Page of Wands, you know, I feel like this person is gaining new insight to what's in their heart. I feel like it's valuable time that they're spending alone. I do. And it's helping them, you can see, to focus on what's in their heart. And you got this card as well from them. Knight of Coins. So that's the Knight of Pentacles. You're frustrated. You absolutely are. You're frustrated about how slowly this is moving. This blue is the throat chakra, so it's about communication. You want communication about why this is moving as slowly as it is. Okay? It's like this satisfied you for a while. This satisfied you knowing that it can work and knowing that this person has a cup of love for you, or a new love for you. But I feel like, you know, it's kind of worn out its welcome. And I strongly feel like this is the energy that you're in right now. The fight or flight chakra, whatever that's called. I can't believe I can't think of the name of it. And then for them, here we have the Five of Wands. Okay, interesting. So Five of Wands says they might be questioning at this point, because they have been alone for a while. They might be questioning where they stand with you. Okay? You know, and, you know, both of you right now are, you could be in the energy of really needing to talk this out. It feels like there's a need for a good conversation here, because I feel like this is something that you're creating for yourself. I feel like this person, this masculine, actually enjoys being in their head about this connection. They like the fantasy about it. I feel like they're looking forward, you know, to what the two of you can have. I feel like both of you feel like there's some quality of destiny to this connection. All right, so for them, I want to clarify the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. And for you, I want to clarify the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Coins, or the Knight of Pentacles. Because I feel like this is where your frustration is. All right, so 10 of Coins clarified by 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, Your frustration is coming from, asking what's next. Okay? You can't really see right now what is next. And that is what's causing you to be in this kind of lower vibration, this frustrating energy. For this Seven of Swords, clarified by Eight of Cups. All right, so I feel like this person temporarily stepped away from this connection. Okay, and it felt necessary. It felt like they needed to. But remember the Eight of Cups, the eights are in infinity symbols. So, wherever you start, you end up back where you started. And again, there feels like there is some type of distance between the two of you. But that's why I feel like this person is alone right now, is because they needed to take some time away to do something. They might be moving, they might be starting a new job, they might be cleaning up a past relationship, but I feel like it's necessary, whatever it is. And then Knight of Coins for you here, this slow moving energy that I feel like you're frustrated about, that you feel a need for communication. We have the Death card. So you have a need to talk about transforming the situation or improving the situation to what you would prefer that it be. Both of these cards here, are third eye chakra. So over here, you really can't see what's next. You need to communicate about, possibly an ending that this masculine is going through right now. You need to know, I feel like you need to know the next step. You need to know what's happening here. And then for this masculine down here, Five of Wands, clarified by the Emperor, which is also in the throat chakra. So I feel like the way that this masculine is trying to control this situation is by communication, or lack of communication, or communicating when, they're ready. Like communication and timing of communication, I feel like is really important down here to this masculine. But the fact that we have 3 cards right in a row of communication, I feel is significant. I feel like that is what's needed more than anything right now. The primary colors that are showing up in this reading are the throat chakra and the root chakra. So there needs to be communication about what the two of you have right now. That's the bottom line. And you need to communicate about what you have right now, because the reason you feel so strongly about needing that is because there's an element of destiny here, and there's an element of timing around this. Okay, this masculine is mainly in their heart chakra, so coming from a place of I love. The masculine feels like they're in a higher vibration than the feminine. They're coming from a place of I love the feminine, and they're coming from a place of communication or controlling communication about what they love, who they love. Okay, so you can look at it that way as well. Over here for the feminine, we've got, the root chakra here. So knowing what it is that you have, all right, but also we have the yellow, which is the fight or flight. So that's why you are possibly talking about your masculine in a judgmental way, right? Because you're frustrated, you know, and that's when the ego comes out a little bit, you know, and we'll say, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to put up with this much longer. I don't know if I even want this person in my life. That's ego talking. That's fear talking. And, you know, there's definitely some frustration here. But at the end of the day, you know what you have with this person. And you know that you want to talk about what's next and how this connection is transforming right now. I feel like it's in the process. All right. All right, so Pisces, that is what I have for you for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do a Friday reading this week. If I have the time, I definitely will. And yeah, that's it. So you can see how this gives kind of another level of information and looking at things kind of in a different way, which it keeps it fresh and interesting for me. And, you know, I feel like if it's interesting and fresh for me, it'll be interesting and fresh for you. So that's it. And I hope you have a great week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.